everyone, and welcome to today's update video. Today, the Mustangs have officially arrived in Jorvik as a Gen 3 horse. We have 8 colors to choose from. We also have some new tack to match the current Western sets, which that should be very interesting. And we also apparently have a new, I believe it's an updated starter item, which you can only get for, I think it's 1 shilling each. So we are all going to check that out. But first, we've got some Mustangs to bring home. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so I believe all the Mustangs are over this way. So I guess we'll start right over here. Alright, so this is the buckskin gun. In other words, basically Star Stable's version of like the actual Spirit. He is very pretty. Alright, so let's see the other colors. So we have the leopard, which is absolutely stunning. I love that one ear is black and the other is white. Love the black leg markings. Very, very pretty. Love those ice color blue eyes. Alright, so let's see. We have the black one here, which is very nice as well. Very pretty. And we have this gorgeous bay Tabano. Well, I guess it could be considered a Tabano Overo. I forget the term, so don't at me in the comments. But she is very pretty too. The Grilla paint is also pretty. I love those leg stripes. So pretty. Love the ear markings. Love the face. Love the eyes. The eyes are really striking. Alright, so here's the Bay Roan. I absolutely adore Roans. I wish there was a little bit more white markings. Oh, no, there's a little white star, but again, I prefer a lot of chrome, but this is a very pretty Mustang. Here is the Palomino. I love that it's like, not a golden Palomino, but I think it's called an Isabella Palomino. I think that's the correct terminology for it, but she is very pretty as well. And then finally we have the buckskin. Okay. Oh, and the buckskin has dapples. Interesting. Okay. So let's take a look at the main styles you can choose from. So we have a little bit more tethered kind of mane style here. Roach mane, which is awesome. Glad to see that make a comeback. Shorter mane. The dressage braids. Regular braids, which is cute, but I don't really like it on the Mustangs. It's a very hard one to place on like different horses. I mean, it actually looks okay. It probably just won't look okay on this model. I don't like it on like this model, or at least this color. Alright, so now we gotta pick out which ones I want. Alright, so I know I definitely want to bring home this leopard one. And I have a name picked out for her. So let's take a look at the main styles first. That actually looks really cool. Oh, that's even cooler. Okay, so see the braids. No, not interested on this one. So I think we're gonna go with this one. This one actually looks really cool. Alright, so got her all set up, ready to buy. She's going to be an adult and a mare. And the name I have for her, so I have the name Truth Feather for her. I think it's very appropriate. Trying to go with like nature type themes for these Mustangs. So we're gonna go ahead and buy her, have our first Mustang home. Oh dear, did it glitch? Oh no, there it goes. Glitched a little. Alright, so I think the next one we're gonna get is this very pretty paint. I have a name picked out for him. So let's see the main styles here. This is the first one. This is the one that comes with it originally. That's kind of like the tattered wild mane, like untamed. Oh, but that looks really cool though. Let me see. I'm actually not sure for this one. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Okay. So we're gonna personalize him. He's gonna be a stallion. Winter Wolf. I think that's a very appropriate name for him with his color and the eyes. He is just a very cool looking horse. So we're gonna go ahead and buy him. Alright, so now we are on to our third one we're getting, which is this gorgeous bay Tabano Overo. I really don't know. But she's way too pretty to pass up. So let's look at the main styles here. This one's really cool. I'm probably going to go with this one, but I'll just check. Yeah, that looks way too weird for me. So, I mean, it looks okay, but not for her. Alright, so I have a name for her as well. Desert Rain. And that's going to be a mare. So I'm going to go ahead and buy her. Alright, so I am tied between this one and this pretty Palomino. Now this is gonna be hard because I really don't know exactly which one I want. I feel like everyone's gonna get the Spirit though, like the Spirit type of Mustang. So I kind of want to be different and just kind of maybe wait until this one is on a discount. But I really like this one too. So I think I'm gonna do something I mean, don't get me wrong, all of these absolutely gorgeous, but I kind of have my heart set on the Palomino just a little bit more than like the buckskin dun or the buckskin. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get her. So let me see these main styles. Now this is kind of cute, I have to admit. I almost kind of want to get this, but I almost don't. So wait, hang on. Let me look at this main style, and then let me make sure that the buckskin doesn't have... Whoops, wrong one. Any interesting markings. Okay, so they're pretty much all solid. What's the bay one look like? So the bay has like a little star. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the Palomino, you guys. I know this is out of the ordinary. Everyone's thinking like, oh, I'll buy the Spirit. One of the ones that look like Spirit, which is great, but I'm kind of leaning more toward the Palomino because I haven't bought a Palomino in a while. I just bought the buckskin Welsh pony recently, so that's kind of part into this decision here. So I think we're gonna go with the Palomino. So let's see the main styles. I'm liking this one. Now that's kind of cute, but not what I'm looking for. Yeah, that one's really cool. I like that. Okay, so this is a mare, and I have a name for her. Cactus Guardian. I think that goes well for her. So we're gonna go ahead and bring her home. Alright, you guys, so right behind me are the Mustangs. We're going to go check them out from the ground, because it's a little difficult to do with them as they are. I'm very glad that they added feathers. I love the speckling on her legs. I didn't even notice that when I was going to buy her. Look at that face. Look at those eyes. She is so pretty. Very happy I chose this one to be the first Gen 3 Mustang I bring home. Love the colors. So pretty. Alright, so here is the Grulia Overo. Love those blue eyes. Love that face marking. I just love the markings on him. He's just really pretty and shaded really nice. Alright, so here we have the bay. I think it's technically an Overo. Hopefully I'm right. If I'm not, oh well. But I love her coloring. Obviously, this is the Mustang based off Picasso, but I chose to make this one a mare. I would have preferred the blue eyes, but a lot of the Mustangs have blue eyes. Well, at least those two do. So that's okay. But she has such cool markings. I really, really like her. And then we have our little wild card, because I wasn't sure if I was going to get her or the buckskin. But I'm very happy that I went with her. She is super pretty. Love this buttermilk Isabella, whatever it's called. And I love those gold eyes. I didn't even realize how gold her eyes were until I started looking at her up close. But she's very pretty. Very happy I went with her instead of the buckskin done for now. Alright, you guys, so we have new clothing and tack sets. Well, not really tack sets. These are bridles to go with the, I believe, what is it? The original saddle. So, the only ones that aren't racing is this one right here, which is the cherry. But 500 is not a bad deal. Oh, no, wait. It's the sagebrush brown and the cherry aren't racing. Everything else is racing. These are really cool. I'm really glad that they made updated bridles for the Western sets. Makes me very happy. So let's see what we have in the lineup. We have more Western hats, finally! Finally! So the only ones that aren't racing are the cherry, and I believe it's the sagebrush. Okay. But 700 is fair. I think 700 is very fair, considering. Russet. Yeah, I think the prices are actually fair. So, we also have licorice, which is a completely black hat, which is very nice. So, I'm going to go ahead and just buy this one, because why not? Awesome. Okay. Alright, you guys, so obviously with the whole new system for training your horse, I obviously can't show all the animations, or can I? So in this video, I'm going to show you everything that I can unlock. So let's take a look at our horse here. Alright, so the special trick will unlock at level 7. So that should be pretty easy to get to. It's a lot easier to get a horse up to level 7 compared to previous. So I'm going to get her up to level 7 so I can at least unlock the special trick to show you guys. Because I don't think there's anything else really to show you. No. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and check out the grooming animations and whatnot. So we're going to feed her. That looks cute. Oh, she kind of dances. Okay. Cute. So we can level her up to the faster gallop, which is what we want. Nice rear. Very cool. Alright. So we have to give her some water and give her a brush. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to get an outfit for her real quick. And then I guess we're going to go and do some training until I get to level 7. And by the time that happens, I'll be showing you guys the animations and how everything looks. Alright, you guys, so now we made it to level 7. That was actually pretty quick. All I had to do was druid training and everything at the Starshine Ranch, the races, the horses of Yorvik races, which Mustangs can do, and animal herding at Starshine Ranch, and I'm basically to level 7 already. So we're going to go ahead, unlock the special trick, and finally review how these Mustangs are. Alright, so these are the idle animations, which you've probably seen through most of the video. I'm not going to show too much. I'm going to wait. Yes, there's that pose. I love that pose where they just stand and look proud off into the distance. That's really cool. Alright, so here's the walk. A nice working walk. Nothing too exaggerated. The head's not too low, not too high, just in the right spot, I would say, for a Mustang. So here is the trot, or jog. It's more so of a jog, I think. It's a nice, working, kind of ranchy type jog, which is really cool. Alright, so here's the lope or canter. Very nice. Nothing too much to complain about here. Alright, so here is the slow gallop. Or just the gallop. Very nice. Looks strong. Typical of a Mustang, I would say. So here is the fast gallop. Very nice. Like it a lot. Alright, let's see this sudden stop, which is kind of like a nice little, I wouldn't say it's a raining stop, but it's nice. I like it. I like how they toss their head. Cute. I actually really like this. Okay, so let's see the jumps. This is at the canter. Slow gallop. Look good to me. Everything looks pretty darn good so far. Alright, so let's see the rear. I love that rear. That looks great. I mean, I don't really like when their mouths open agape like that, but it's alright. It's fine. For the Mustangs, I get it. Okay, so let's see this special move. Oh wait, first let's see the backup. Very nice. Nothing too crazy there. Oh, cool. I like the buck. It's very different from the Mustangs originally, but I kind of like that it's a little bit shorter than the original one. Because the one was actually kind of more elongated. This one is just very simple. And I like how the rider's arms like goes out like that. That's actually really cool. I actually like it. So you guys, I will be honest, I am going to give this horse 4.8 stars. These horses are excellent. I think Star Stable really nailed it. In regards to like the starting coat colors, the animations, everything's very typical for a Mustang, and I've worked with a couple Mustangs in real life, and this is pretty darn similar to what they actually are. So, thumbs up Star Stable, excellent job. Alright you guys, so this is the new starter outfit. I'm not going to be buying this because it's only 1 shilling, and it's not worth it to me. It doesn't have any stats, but it is nice. I will admit that it is very, but it's not really my thing. If you're into it, great. But I'm not really feeling the love with this set, so I'm going to pass on it. Alright you guys, so it is official. The Mustangs are back in game, and they are absolutely awesome. I absolutely love how they turned out. And I definitely love the colors that I definitely went ahead and picked. I think I picked well. But yeah, they look excellent. They look stunning. Very happy with them. And I'm sure there's going to be more variations in the future, because if you saw on when Star Stable did the poll on Instagram on what they wanted the Mustangs to be like, everyone was suggesting colors. So I'm sure there's going to be definitely more variations of these guys in the near future. So that is pretty much it for this week's update video. We have new Western hats and boots and gloves and bridles to go with the original Western sets when they originally came out. But everything looks great. The new starter set looks great. Everything looks awesome. And next week we have a new show jumping race in Dundle. And we also have a quicker way to move around Fort Maria, which that should be very exciting. I'm very curious to see that, but I'm sure that's because of the upcoming updates for, I believe it's the next story quest after this. So as always, you guys, let me know in the comments what Mustang you chose and which one is your favorite. As always, you guys, remember to keep it positive. Happy trails, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Bye!